Namaste yogis, welcome to today's session. One focused all around the neck muscles, the shoulders and the upper back. This is an area where in stressful situations or during times of stress we can hold a lot of tightness around this area. It's also really beneficial practice for those that are working at desks all day or constantly on the phones, known as TechNet. This will release some tension for you. So for today's practice, if you've got 2 blocks, 1 block, have them handy. If you don't have any blocks, you could use some thick books or alternatively a cushion. So go and grab those now and then we'll join you with the flow. Take a comfortable seat, ground down through the sit bones. Feel free to use any props here to make the seat comfortable. We will be here for a little while, so if you need to sit up on a cushion just to stabilise the hips, feel free to do so. And first things first, I'll introduce you to a breathing technique or warm-up technique called the 4 faces. Just aligning the movement with the breath. So close down the eyes just for a moment and allow yourself to settle into the earth. Take a few deep breaths, arrive in the present moment. Bring the awareness into the throat, into the neck muscles. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears and exhale, let it go, drop the shoulders. Inhale, scrunch up. Exhale, release. Inhale one more time. Scrunch the face, scrunch the neck and exhale, release. Allow the neck and the shoulder area to relax. Breathe into the space. Draw up through the crown of the head. And on the inhale, take the gaze over the right shoulder. Open the eyes and take the gaze as far back as you can. Exhale back to center. Inhale over the left side, left shoulder, take the gaze all the way back. Exhale to center. Inhale to take the neck back, take the gaze up to the sky. Close down the mouth and notice the stretch in the front of the neck. Exhale back to center. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale to center. Let's take a few more rounds of this 4-face movement. Exhale always to bring the face back to center. I'll allow you to tune in with your own rhythm of breath, allowing the gaze to follow the direction of your neck, accentuating the movement where you can. Really starting to work the neck muscles. Warming up this area. Loosening any knots that may live there. Exhale back to center. Inhale to take the movement in the direction you're going, with their own rhythm of breath, aligning movement to breath. Take one more full round. Right, left, up and down. And on your last exhale, pause at the center, close down the eyes, take an awareness space. Recommit to your practice, ground down through the sit bones, grow tall through the crown of the head. Tune in to the quality of the breath, the quality of the mind, and arrive in the present moment. Gently draw the right ear towards the right shoulder and notice the stretch along the left hand side. If this is enough, stay here. If you would like to deepen the stretch, reach the left hand out and really reach through the fingertips. Breathe into this space, the whole left side of the neck. Deep breaths. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. If you would like to enhance this stretch a little bit further, bring the left hand behind the body and grab the left elbow with the right hand and pull the arm towards the right hand side. Noticing the change of the stretch if it is moved in any way, where the sensations are. Notice how the body feels. Now slowly start to tilt the chin towards the right shoulder and notice the change in sensation. The stretch now moves slightly towards the back of the neck, down into the upper shoulder blades. If you've got the left arm behind the body and this stretch is too intense in this position, feel free to release it and just stretch through the fingertips. Or alternatively rest the hand on the left knee. Tune into the body, tune into what's comfortable, and notice the sensations as you breathe deeply into the neck space on the left hand side. Deep belly breaths. Slowly release the hand and release the head back to a center position. Close down the eyes and notice how the body feels. Notice if one side feels different to the other. Become aware of the body, become aware of the now. Slowly draw the left ear towards the left shoulder. Draw the right shoulder away from the ear. To deepen the stretch, reach out through the fingertips and breathe here for a few breaths. Notice if this side feels any different to the last. Tune in to the body, tune in to the sensation. Inhale to send new life to the areas that feel tense, and exhale to let go. Release that tension out into the world. Release it from the body. Let it blow away in the wind. To deepen the stretch further, bring the right hand behind the body and grab a hold of the arm and pull it toward the left. Keep that shoulder drawn away from the ears and breathe into the sensation. Slowly start to draw the chin towards the left shoulder and breathe into the new area, the new stretch. Slowly release the hand and release the head back to centre. And take one round of the four face. First over the right shoulder, exhale to centre. Over the left to centre. All the way back to centre. Now chin to chest, but pause here. Chin on the chest, draw the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen through the spine. Feel free to interlace the hands and place them behind the neck and slowly draw the chin a little bit closer to the chest. Ever so slightly, push down, not too much. Notice the sensations, draw all the way down the spine. Breathe here. Inhale to come back up. Keep the hands clasped behind the head. Open up the elbows. Draw the head back, open the chest, and pause here for a moment. Take the gaze to the sky. Release the hands and allow the head to fall all the way back. Close the mouth and notice the deep stretch along the front of the throat. Push up with your chin. Draw down with the shoulders. And exhale back to centre. Take a few neck rolls. Feel into the areas that feel good. Pause where you need to. And as you start to rotate in the neck, slowly start to move the chest with it. Make circles with the body in any way which feels good. Maybe you feel an area that you want to pause and hold. Maybe you want to keep fluid movement one way and another. Tune into this upper body, these shoulder blades, the chest and the neck. Free flowing movement. And in this movement, start to slowly draw the knees around, come into a tabletop position, hips stacked over knees, shoulders over wrists. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to draw the belly down to the floor, draw the shoulders away from the ears and take the gaze all the way to the sky. Keep the mouth closed and notice the stretch in the throat. Push the floor away on the exhale, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Really push through the shoulder blades. Accentuate the movement around the upper body. Inhale, cat. Exhale, arch the spine. Inhale. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Push the neck up. Exhale, arch. Take some free-flowing movement like we did in the seated position. Rolling through the neck, rolling through the spine, rolling through the upper body. Taking ripples where feels nice, rotations where feel nice. And hold where it feels nice. Listen to the body. Slowly start to walk the hands forward. Lower the chest to the floor just for a moment. Push into the hands and ripple the hips down. Draw the elbows underneath the shoulder blades. Spread the fingers wide. Shoulders away from the ears. Sphinx pose. Let's take the right hand and draw it underneath the left shoulder. Take the arm as far to the left hand side as you possibly can. Now the left hand crosses over the top of the right all the way to the right hand side. So you're in a position like this. Now this is where you need your blocks handy. Place a block in front of you so you can rest your head like so. If you would like to deepen the stretch in your shoulder blades, maybe lower the block and roll onto the chest is on top of the crossed arms and allow the head to relax. To deepen it further, get rid of the block and allow the head to rest on the mat fully. Take a pose which is comfortable for you. A pose that will open the shoulder blades. We'll be here for a few moments. Allow the body to relax. Settle into the position. Notice the opening along the back of the body. Don't forget to breathe. Slowly lift the head up. Bring the left arm, the left elbow back under the left shoulder. Lift up the chest and bring the right arm back to the Sphinx pose. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and pause for a moment, taking awareness phase. Notice how the body feels. Let's take it on the other side. Thread the left arm underneath the right shoulder and the right arm on top of the left all the way to the left hand side. Use your blocks if you need and rest your forehead wherever feels comfortable. And don't forget to breathe. Tune into the sensations. Inhale to send new life to the area and exhale to release. Let go of any tension. Slowly lift up the head. Begin to release the arms. And this time come down to a flat position. Open the arms into a T shape. And allow one ear to fall down to the mat. Really stretch through the fingertips. And breathe here. The muscles start to reset. The hands underneath the shoulders. Push back into child's pose. Bring the palms to touch and the Prayer position over the head. Walk the elbows forward. Open the knees if it's more comfortable and stretch underneath the armpits. Release the hands and slowly roll yourself up to a seated position. Draw the shoulders down back by the side of the body. Crawl through the crown of the head and notice if you feel any different around the area of the neck, the area of the upper back to when you started the practice. Bring yourself over to a seated position and have your blocks handy. Allow the legs to walk out long and place a block or a cushion underneath the shoulder blades. You can have this on any height you want depending on the openness of your chest and your shoulders. If you have two blocks, feel free to leave one underneath the chest and one to support your head. If you would like to stretch the front of the neck a little bit further, allow the head to fall all the way back. Supported fish pose. Experiment with the arms if you like them by the side of the body, if you would like them in a T shape, or to deepen the stretch further, have the arms overhead. Allow the whole body to relax and continue to breathe. Push into the hands, slowly draw the chin to the chest, come up onto the elbows and remove the block from behind the body. Draw the knees up to the sky, into the chest, and give yourself a big hug. Massage the spine along the mat. If shoulder stand is in your practice, feel free to move into that space now. If you've never done shoulder stand, just take a moment to look up at the screen. Ground down through the hips, the hands, and allow the knees to point upwards. Engage the lower belly, draw the shoulders underneath and slowly rock up so the knees can rest just above the forehead. If you're comfortable here, feel free to stay. Otherwise, place the hands on the back for support and slowly start to lift the knees so the knees become stacked onto the hips and the ankles stacked over the top. Continue to breathe, deep belly breaths. This pose is really good to detox the body and lengthen through the neck, activating the throat chakra. Be mindful you do not turn your head in this pose. Keep the gaze pointing upwards towards the toes. When you're ready, slowly start to roll the body down. Keep the legs close to the chest. Use your lower abdomen and allow the legs to fall out long to come to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Legs out wide, arms out wide, palms facing the sky. Allow the whole body to settle and rest into the earth. Notice how the shoulders feel and the neck muscles. Notice if you can let go of any tension that may still reside there. Breathe into this area, new life, and let go of anything that no longer serves. Notice how the body feels. Stay here for as long as you need. Allow the whole body to settle and rest, rejuvenate. Thank you for sharing the practice with me today. May your day be free from tension, free from stress. Namaste.